Well, welcome back. Guess what I've had to do? Stop myself, because I've realised that when I was doing this roof last time, and taking out all these vents and things as well, that I think we had like 2/3 less viewers on our channel. So I'm going to revisit this. So I've done the front. I'm going to be taking that vent out and cleaning it, the same as I've done with that one, and show you what products and things I use on that to get rid of it. Then we'll clean the solar panel. I'll take this vent out as well down the bottom here so you can see that, but I'm going to have to move the caravan for that because I need to get behind it so I can take that one out, because I can't fit through that hole, but I can fit through that hole. So that's the plan, that's what I should be doing. Well, let's take you to this one, and obviously this is the one that I'll take out, clean all that, and yeah, and I'll show you how we do it. So just to blimey. Well, obviously we have our bed, which is right underneath it, which is good, but we've got a couple of duvet loads that my son uses for making up his bed, so I stand on those to get me further up out of the hole, and therefore I can clean more of the caravan roof. So let's get started. Now, what do you need for the job? Well, you need one of these. Now, if you haven't heard of them before, there's a company called Banggood. It's like a Chinese eBay, and they do a whole string of these ended drivers that will fit into your little cordless screwdriver, as I have there. But you only need one of them. Those things, by the way, are about a £5 delivered, so why wouldn't you do that? But that's what you do, you just plug it into the end of that, and that is then long enough to be able to fit through all these. And just so you can see, what I will do is I'll open this one up and I'll put it on this first lug, because inside there is 6 screws, 2, 4, 6, and then you've got the same the other side. But these ones you can undo from the inside quite easily. When it's up, then obviously you get access to all the rest and you can take them all out. So you put it on this first lug, take that one screw out on both sides, and then once you pop it up you can take the rest of it out, and this will then come down. That's getting a bit grayer up there. So here we go, I'll just pop it up a little bit, just check which way's undo. That's that one. Put it on the first lug, then on the correct side so I can see them. We'll just undo these two. That's one out there. They're notoriously hard to get these ones out, but that's what I found. Just pop it up just so you can get to these two. So the next job is get up there, pop it up and take the rest down. Now the other ones are fairly easy to take down with the screws out, so that's what I shall do now, is just take them both. There we go. Don't worry if you drop them, they'll be there. Okay, that's the last one out. So what I need to do is just put this at an angle. It will come off. That's fine. This comes down. And this whole plastic thing hasn't been removed yet because there's a whole load of screws down here. But what it will do is it'll stay down by itself with the weight of it anyway. So I'm just going to pull this. Look for that one that I dropped. There it is. Right, there we go. And so the next thing to do will be to remove the 4 screws that are in there, so that I can just fit the normal pulley drive to my drill and pull those out. See you in a minute. So there we go, fitted. It will fit through the hole diagonally, by the way, so I don't even need to go outside. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, the satellite dish on this one does impede the opening of it fully, so I can take those screws out. So I'm going to put the satellite dish up, and then it'll be out of the way, and then I can take it down. But you won't have to do this normally, because it doesn't stop it going up anyway. It's just when I'm trying to take this off it does that. As you can see, it's doing its thing, up and turning. What it will now do is give me access to this panel this lid, so I can put the lid all the way back there, look. See, it kind of holds itself, and then I just undo them screws, and away you go. So yeah, you can see what the issue was. So what I'll do here is I'll just stand on one of those duvets, don't know if you can see it down there, it just gives me a bit more height, and then I'll put the other one on. That'll give me, you know, the ability to clean this. Obviously there's more room that side, I can reach nearly to the edge. But on that side I can easily reach to the edge, look. And so off she comes. Oh no, these ones are kind of plasticky. The two that on the ends here are more of a metal job, so I take the plastic ones off first. You also see that the little holes protrude through. Now I don't know if you can see, this one bends and flexes a little bit on these ones, so it doesn't do that so much on these big ones. By the way, inside ones first, because the weight of that is on these back ones. So then you hold it, undo the back ones, and both at the same time. Let's say these are more metal ones. And then all of it, all 8 are held up with these plastic things. So you just pull them up the holes. Put it down that way. Put it down that way. The screws and the brackets just leave up here. I'll just take this down. There we go. Just get this at an angle, and then she'll pop down through the hole. Luckily it's not too windy today. Down she comes. And as you can see, pretty grim. Now let me just show you these cleaning products. I have almost always, since the beginning of this, I went, it's a white van, how the hell am I going to keep it clean? So this is what the trade use. It's called grease lightning. I put this in a little bit of water. You don't actually need any water. You can actually put this on neat, but I use that to clean, and then to give it some protection against rain, we use this crystal clear, which is yet another grease lightning product. These are on eBay. I would strongly recommend both of these because they're fabulous. Using it for years, no issues at all. And if you've got caravans with black marks and all the fit, just takes everything off. And for this next bit, might as well nice and warm in here. Dog blanket, why not use it? So I can sit in, pop the radio on, do this at my own leisure. See you in a minute. There we go. Just looking so much better already. Isn't it? Look at it. Now, as I say, I just put this protective rain stuff on it. Oh, there it is. And this you just rub in. So it takes, what, a minute to dry? Leave for that, look at it, it's drying now. So, before we stick it back up again, we got a bit of the roof to do, so that's my next job. Now I know that I can reach halfway up this, and just to give you an idea, this just got a dabble of, in fact I've got some over here. This is how easy it is to clean. So all I got is a little bit of water in here, not much. Wet that. Oh, wringing out, and then just rub it. I mean, look at it. Easy. You don't realise how dirty your roof gets actually. And bear in mind, I do this every single year. And give it a little dry. How good's that? So, yeah, I've got the rest to do, unfortunately. Well, that's a lot better. I think you'll agree. Now, oh yeah, and one other thing to mention is the solar panels. You can actually take these off as well to clean them. Don't take this bottom panel off, but if you undo them 2 screws, obviously there's 2 on each side, 2 down that end, and you'll see right the way down the end there's the cables. So it doesn't need to move that far, but you can take this off, clean under that if you want to. I did do the cleaning on this last year, underneath, so I'll just do the top this year, but yeah, you can see that that can be done. Now, as I say, I can get to halfway over this anyway, so all this side I can clean, and then I'll move the caravan and I'll be able to clean that side as well. Obviously take the dish off so I can get to the screws and things and lugs to be able to grease that dish. The vent at the back is another story about undoing the screws on that, because they're not the same as this. They're a pain in the arse. Should I be saying a pain in the arse? But they're not easy. I mean, why do they do that? You need a special screwdriver. It's got those same star attachments that these vents have, but the lugs inside that, you can just see them on the top there. They're actually big long screws that you get from the inside, and the holes are really thin, so you have to have a screwdriver, which I've had to go and buy from our friends at B&Q. But there we go, I've got one of those as well, just for those 4 screws, so I can take that vent off, give it a clean. We're getting there though. Okay, that's them screwed back in again, and we now have a clean vent. What I can do is I'm just going to put it down over the top just to fill up the hole. You can do that because my lunch has been called, so I need to go in and eat, so I will. So there we have it, without the stays on, but yeah, it's down and I'm quite pleased with that. Nice and clean. Sat our dishes up so I can retract that now, and it should make some noise on the way down. So I unlocked it that bit. Retracting. It does make a bit of a squeaky noise, that. Yeah, anyway, we're all done. Now remember, doing it up is fairly easy in terms of the mount itself, but so it's that screw, it's the one that you actually want in on both sides. Once those 2 are in, the rest are a bit of a doddle. But that's the key thing, getting those in first, and then you can open this fully and then pop the rest in. Last but no means least is this one. Bit fiddly, you're probably going to have to put your drill upside down. And there we go, we're all done. That's able to come down now. Cool, let's have a look. So there we go. Lock it, and now it's beautifully clean.
Oh, I'm appreciating
Well, you are.
the cleanliness
Yes.
of the roof of the caravan.
You can eat your dinner off of that.
Yeah. So I just want to say, well done, Steve. Appreciate.
Yes, good.
And can I just ask, can you come down and appreciate all the ironing I've done?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
well, of course I will. Of course I will.
Yes. Right answer.
Absolutely.
Right
Of course I will.
answer.
Of course I will.
Thank you.
And on that bombshell, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.